Alright, so here's the thing, my nigga. Here's the motherfucking thing. I might sound like a motherfucking old head. Like I might sound like a motherfucking old head and shit. I'm still pretty young. But I'm just saying, what the fuck, my nigga? Like what the fuck happened to hip hop in 2020? What the fuck happened to hip hop? Because I'm looking at the XXL freshman from 10 years ago, just a decade ago. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, these rappers today, they don't even really seem like human beings. They, bruh, they don't even seem to have an average IQ of intelligence. Like, an average IQ, my nigga. Average IQ. Not even special ed. Almost borderline retardation. I'm looking at 6ix9ine. I'm looking at Gunna. I'm looking at Lil Baby. I'm looking at NLE Chopper. I'm like, what the fuck, my nigga? What the fuck? And it's like, I make music too, but it's like, sometimes I step into the game and I'm like, do y'all really deserve good music? I mean, fuck, y'all niggas support niggas like this. Y'all niggas support these niggas. And you want me to give you a masterpiece? Like, that's what you want from me? That's what you want from me? Like, I really gotta question if you deserve this. Cause I guarantee, I don't guarantee, but I feel like if I put a project out today that's a masterpiece, I'm gonna be punished for it. While the homie who puts out a song with 5 lyrics and repeats that shit over and over again, that nigga's gonna sell 100,000 copies. I'm gonna put out this masterpiece, and that shit's gonna probably sell fucking 10,000 if I were famous. It's like, what the fuck, my nigga? The game is so motherfucking backwards. And it's not even like that. It's more like, I'm looking at it like this. I grew up not even in the best era. I didn't even grow up in the 90s. I didn't grow up in the 90s like that. I was born in the 90s. I didn't grow up in the 90s. But we still had good rappers. We still had decent rappers when I was growing up, when I was listening to music in my teenage days. When I was listening, like, I grew up with early Kendrick. I grew up with early Logic. I grew up with early TDE. I grew up with early Odd Future. I grew up with, early Childish Gambino. Like, I grew up with all the motherfuckers. And they all had a brand. It's like, all of these homies were likable as fuck. Like, Childish Gambino was likable as fuck. Logic was likable as fuck. Kendrick Lamar was likable as fuck. You know what I mean? B.O.B. was likable as fuck. Charles Hamilton was likable as fuck. Asher Roth was likable as fuck. All these homies were likable as fuck. And back in the day, these rappers were really relatable. They were really relatable. Nowadays, it's just that lit shit. Like, it's that lit, and it's like, here's the thing. I'm not trying to be like, cause there's these people who try to play this fucking moral high ground, like, yeah, rap is bad because it promotes violence and sex and drugs, and those meta people, the fucking basic ass niggas who are just like, yeah, it promotes sex, drugs, and violence and shit. Stop acting like we're not fucking adults here. All right, stop acting like people are fucking dumb. All right. Just because some content has sex, drugs, and violence in it doesn't mean that people are gonna go out and shoot up a fucking school because they listen to fucking hip hop. So stop using that stupid fucking argument. All right, that's fucking dumb. All right, that's one thing. But I'm just saying the effort is not there. People are putting out songs every 2 days, and it shows. It fucking shows. And people are putting out songs every 2 days to get them streaming numbers. And people are putting out albums with like 50 songs so that they can get them streaming numbers. You know what I mean? There isn't any artistic shit about any of this shit. I forgot ASAP Rocky, the ASAP crew, like all these homies. All of these homies are still fucking iconic as fuck. Iconic as fuck. Chance, iconic as fuck. Vic Mensa, not as iconic, but still fantastic rapper. But it's like, bro, what the fuck do we have now? I wouldn't call it mumble rap. I wouldn't call it mumble rap. I'm not gonna call it mumble rap because the majority of the people here, they're not really mumbling. It's just more low effort shit. Like, you're not putting in the fucking effort. You're not putting in the effort. And you know, if I go into the game, right? I feel like this, right? I feel like this when I go into the game. I feel like I step into the game, me stepping into the game and making songs for the game is like the game sucking off some dusty ass niggas, fucking all of these dusty ass niggas, making out and falling in love with all these dusty ass niggas, right? And all hip hop has to do is go to this nigga's house and suck him off, and she's just hooking up with every single dusty ass nigga in the fucking game, and then the game wants me to take this bitch out. You know what I mean? Take her to fucking Red Lobster and shit. Marry myself to the game when the game sucked off everybody. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? The game is giving you all the money, all of the benefits. You ain't doing shit. You ain't trying for shit. And then you want me to give the game a ring? You want me to give the game a motherfucking a present? You want me to gift the game? Take the game out to a fancy dinner when hip hop is giving all these dusty ass niggas attention, nigga? The fuck? And guess what? I'm probably not even gonna the metaphorical pussy. I'm probably not gonna get the metaphorical pussy. I'm gonna get a kiss on the cheek. While hip hop sucks off and fucks on these niggas who ain't trying for shit. Oh, you put out I'm making money. Yeah, I'm making money. Yeah. I'm making money. I'm making money. Yeah. You put out that shit and that shit gets 100,000 streams. I'm putting out the most lyrical, most poetic shit. I'm speaking my heart out to you, and you're gonna give me 5 streams. What kind of bullshit, bruh? I have to work for you. I have to work for you. I have to work. I have to work for that pussy. Them those 100 other niggas. They didn't have to work for that pussy. So now I'm stepping into the game and I'm like, hold up. I am extremely tempted to just say, yeah, I'm getting money. Yeah, I'm getting money. Check. I'm getting money. Yeah, I'm getting money. Yeah, I'm getting money. Yeah, I'm getting money. Why not? Why not just say I'm getting money? Why not just say I'm getting money? You know? Y'all love that. Hip hop loves that. The world loves that shit. That's the type of shit that gets promoted. That's the type of shit that gets them numbers. That's the type of shit that gets some streams, right? Man, you see how that shit could be demoralizing? Like, do you see how that shit could get demoralizing? Do you see how that could be demoralizing? When you put in all that time and effort and you ain't getting streams because you tried, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, this really shows the state of the fucking planet. It really shows the state of the fucking world, bro. That's what I have to do. I just have to shake my fucking head because I'm seeing all of these rappers, bruh. Oh my gosh, bruh. Oh my gosh. All these rappers hitting number one on trending because these little kids, I don't know who the fuck is watching this shit. Man. Hip hop is a joke. Hip hop is a joke. Hip hop is a joke. Joke. It is not being taken seriously. It's a fucking joke. You want to know a perfect example of what hip hop is like? Have you seen Drake's career when it first started? Do you know how serious Drake was as a rapper when he first started? Do you know how, like, lyrically talented this nigga was when he first started in the game? This homie was coming out with true hits, real hits, like real hits. Not these joke around. I'm not gonna take myself seriously. I'm talking about like real shit. Real shit. Serious song. Serious. Now Drake is a joke. Drake is a parody of what he used to be. That's what Drake is. Drake is a parody of what he used to be. You know what I mean? Kanye West is a parody of what he used to be. All of these rappers, all of these rappers are going downhill. All of them. And I could understand why. Because why should a rapper try when you try, you get punished for it? Now let's get away from all the mumble rappers. We already talked, not the mumble rappers, but the lazy ass rappers, the singing melody rappers who put out songs every hour to get them streaming numbers. and spends all their money to get their fucking shit on trending. Okay, let's forget about them. Let's forget about the rappers who started off as fucking legendary and then they just became parodies of themselves. Now we're gonna go into the serious rappers. Yeah, the serious rappers. I even got a problem with the serious rappers. I do. Oh yeah, and don't forget about Logic. Oh my gosh, Logic. What the fuck happened to you, bruh? What happened to Logic? Like Jesus Christ. What? It's like we're in clown world, bruh. It's like we're in clown world. Logic. Oh my gosh. Logic started out as dope as fuck. Logic went downhill. Even Kendrick. I would say even Kendrick Lamar. Even Kendrick Lamar is on the decline right now. J. Cole. Even J. Cole's on the decline right now, in my humble opinion. Lyrically, I feel like J. Cole is on the decline. Next, I really want to talk about these lyrical hip hop heads who are extremely one dimensional. Extremely one dimensional. Okay? I'm talking about like the Joyner Lucases of the world. Now, I'm not gonna lie that Joyner Lucas came out with some good songs early in his career with the 508 whatever album. That was a good album. I'll give you that. But ADHD, what what the fuck was ADHD? And these rappers are slipping there. ADHD was, oh my gosh. ADHD, that album, Jesus Christ, bruh. What was that? What was that? Then all of a sudden, this homie comes out with an album months after that album. Why would you come out with an album months after ADHD? Who does that? Your fans had to wait like 3 or 4 years to for ADHD, and then you just randomly come out with an album called Evolution out of nowhere? No build up, nothing. Now keep in mind, look, it would be dope if Evolution was a good album, but that shit was worse than ADHD. That shit was worse than ADHD. Like, bruh, bruh. I just have to shake my head. Now, then we got artists like Joyner. Let's talk about NF. Yeah, let's talk about NF. All right, cause I really just want to mention NF. I really just want to talk about NF. I really, really want, cause nobody's talking about NF. Nobody's talking about NF. Bruh. NF has to be one of the most corniest rappers I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, I said it. NF is one of the corniest motherfucking rappers I've ever heard in my life, bruh. This homie, listen, this homie is screaming on the track, but he doesn't want to cuss. And he expects homies to take that nigga seriously. And then when this homie, I'm charging my laptop. When this homie screams on the track, this homie screams about some dumb shit. Like, like, I told my mom to make me a sandwich, but, and then, I told my mom to make me a sandwich, but, and then, you know what he does the line after? Some lackluster fucking bullshit. Like, he has some build up, but it's just some bullshit. It's like, my mom made me a sandwich, but she didn't make me a sandwich. I'm just like, what? Y'all listen to this nigga? It's like, I drove in the car and I got into a car accident. Oh. And now I'm bleeding out. Or it's like with that type of energy, you have to have like punchlines. Like, you have no punchlines. Like, you're saying this is why I don't like NF. Because he's trying to be aggressive as fuck. His image isn't aggressive. He tries to be aggressive about situations that aren't aggressive. He tries to act hard when his lyrics are not hard. The lyrics are watered down as a motherfucker. There's no cleverness to his shit. At least with Hobson, he has bars. At least with Hobson, he has bars. He's kind of corny, but he has bars. NF ain't got no bars. And the only reason people like NF is because he says shit aggressively. That's it. His you know what his lyrics sound like? His instrumentals sound like sad type beat on YouTube. It sounds like he literally searched up sad type beat on YouTube and he just put it on a record. You know what I mean? I can't stand NF. And let's make this overcompassing. So we talked about the lazy fucking rappers putting out fucking melodic songs every 2 days for fucking streams. We talked about the fucking decline of the fucking rappers who were good in the past, but now they're fucking trash. And now we're talking about the quote unquote serious hip hop. I'm gonna save hip hop type rappers, but they're still corny. They still corny. Corny as fuck. The only person who I think evolved good. Did Childish Gambino evolve good? No. No, he didn't. After, because of the internet, it just went downhill from there. After, because of the internet, it just went down from there. But the only person who I think outlasted and still makes decent music is Tyler the Creator. I think Tyler the Creator is the only one. Like, just thinking, Tyler the Creator is the only one who lasted without being watered down and just dead spiritually. And here's the thing, it's like we have potential too. Like, we really have potential for our generation. We did have X and we did have Juice World, and they were fire. They could have been the heads of maybe the 2020s, in my humble opinion. But they ain't here no more. And this is also what I hate about the hip hop industry, is that they milk dead people. They milk dead artists, they milk dead celebrities. It's just fucked up, bro. It's like, it's so fucked. The game is so fucked, man. Even Lupe Fiasco is like, what the fuck? There isn't one rapper who I think lasted the test of time besides Tyler the Creator. He's the only one, bruh. He's the only one. So I just gotta shake my head, bruh. Sick of this shit, bro. I'm sick of this shit. I miss the mixtape era. I miss Dat Piff. I'm sick of these Instagram rappers who are trash. And when I say trash, I mean like lukewarm. They don't make me feel a goddamn thing. Like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of these rappers, especially these Instagram, Facebook promotion rappers, sending you to the link to their Spotify automatically just so that they could get money from their fucking shit. Like, they don't care about you. They just care about that money. And that's what all these fucking artists are. They don't care about the art anymore. They don't give a fuck about the art. They just care about the fucking money. It's just, that shit is just sad as fuck. So that's all I really want to say, bro. I I hate hip hop. I can't stand hip hop anymore. Fuck hip hop, dude. I'll still continue making music, but it's just like, it's really hard to not be like, it's really hard to not be like on some lazy shit. Because sometimes I gotta question if that shit is even gonna pay off if I try. Because people don't value that shit no more. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say.